Hello darts nuts, I've got a set of Winmau Zagato darts to review here. These are a 24 gram 90% tungsten dart. I got these from Red Dragon Sports. They retail for £49.90. Comes in some new packaging from Winmau. It's quite a nice stylish packaging. There's a little magnet in here so that closes onto the magnet. It says on the box state of the art darts. They're very nicely machined by the looks of it. Let's see if I can get them out of the packet. Bit of an effort to get them out. It's got some kind of a foam insert which is very tightly packed inside the box. There we go. Finally squeezed it out. As you can see, it's all neatly packaged, and there's some kind of a metal dart holder. It's quite a heavy piece of metal, that. And you've got your Winmau medium alloy stems and Winmau Zagato Rhino flights, quite a strong flight, and obviously you've got your 3 barrels. Oh, that's unbelievably tight, that. Shows you the black coating on the points doesn't have stick. Well, I think maybe they could have made these holes a bit bigger. I don't know if there's something. Feels like there's some kind of a plastic or something inside there. It's not as heavy as I thought that was going to be. I think it's a piece of aluminium. It feels quite light, and it looks as if they've maybe put something in the middle where the points are. It's really stuck in tight. Anyway, let's have a close look at the dart now. Okay, here's the close look at the Zagato darts. As you can see, it's fitted with a black coated point. There is a slight taper on the nose of the barrel, and it's got a couple of grooves, but then as soon as you go past that, you're into this very quite aggressive shark kind of a grip, razor style grip, but I hold it there with my finger and thumb. It doesn't feel too aggressive, it just kind of feels just about right. I think it's because the edges are not sharply angled, so although it's got plenty of grip, it doesn't feel like off-putting. And also they're quite wide, these like little edges of the grip, but I would say that's a high level grip there, and then you've got a smooth section in the middle which is obviously a low level. Then you've got another high level of razor style grip, and then on the rear of the barrel it's got these notches in which have got a fair amount of grip themselves, so even if you grip at the very rear of the barrel you've got something to hold on to. Although I would say the dart is obviously designed to be gripped around these two sections mostly. It's hard to say looking through the camera, but it looks as if it's slightly tapers. Could be that which just throws it off a little bit, so when I come to measure it I'll measure the two sections to see whether it does taper. You've got your medium alloy stems. One attention to detail which I often notice with the Winmau stems, and that is they often seem to line up well with the logo. I've noticed that quite a lot. Just a little observation. And then you've got these Winmau Rhino flights, standard shape, quite a strong flight. So I'll put a detailed close up now with all the measurements.
Right, here's the detailed look at the Winmau Zagato 24 gram. It's got a 27.5mm point. There's a tapered nose with a couple of grooves in it, and that's 6mm wide. And then you go on to this kind of a shark razor style grip, which is 9.5mm wide. And then there's a smooth section in the middle which has got 2 grooves, and that's 12.6mm wide. And then there's another 9.5mm of razor grip, and then the rear of the barrel has got another groove in before it has these like elongated notches, and the width of that section is 13mm. Overall length is 50.9mm, and the width is 6.6mm.
Right, I'll just measure the length of the barrel and the width. The length is 50.96, so just make sure that's zeroed and give it one last measure. Yeah, 50.97, so it's close to 51mm in length. Now this front section with this razor style grip, see if I can get that right, 6.6mm, and the middle is pretty close, it's pretty much the same, 6.62. Yep, so it's not tapered like I thought. It must have just been the rear section which given the optical illusion. So 6.2 is the width of the barrel. Sorry, 6.6 is the width of the barrel, and then you've got a taper to about 6mm to the very end. It's quite a nice looking barrel. Let's weigh the barrels. Let's do that again. That one is 24.19 grams. And that one is 24.14 grams. And 24.12 grams. So they're pretty closely matched, and the full setup as it's supplied is 26.38 grams. Alright, we'll check the balance point now. It should be just slightly front of the centre, I would imagine, because of that long tapered on the rear section, but we'll have a check. So with nothing attached to the barrel, it's front weighted. Let's see how much is drilled out from the back. It's about the normal, that really. With the supplied setup, and my guess is it's going to be close to the centre. So with the supplied setup, it's just maybe a touch to the front of centre, I think. See if that's right. Yeah, there's not much in it, so it's pretty close to the centre, maybe just slightly in front. It's quite a nicely machined that. I'm probably going to be gripping it on that front grip. So let's give them a throw and see how they go. I'm just holding the dart just around the top half of this front grip and on this slightly smooth part, mainly because it feels a little bit better balanced with my front grip there. Normally I would hold it pretty close to the front, but it just feels a little bit off balance there for me, so I just decided to move it up a little bit, get a bit better balance. I don't think that grip is as grippy as it first appears. It looks quite severe, but the little edges are quite widely spaced apart, so it's not immediately aggressive, but it's still got a fair amount of bite on it, but it's not so severe that it kind of sticks to your fingers when you let go like some very edgy grips do. So it's not a bad grip actually. If you're a rear gripper, you've also got this little bit of grip at the very end of the barrel, which is like little notches, but to me that kind of feels a little bit slippy, so I would say these are the two main areas. So obviously it depends how you hold the dart, but first impressions are it's kind of a flat flying dart, so if you've got a flat throw it's probably going to suit you even better. I don't think it quite suits my loopy style of throw, but I'm just going to give it a few more throws. I'm trying to do my normal kind of a throw, but I'm having to like flatten it a little bit to take advantage of these darts, and I'm just getting a little bit of fishtail in that moment. Flew a little bit better there, but just off target. They don't seem to be flying too well with my loopy throw, like I said, but if I throw them a little bit flatter they seem to go better, but it's not really my natural throw, so it's a bit awkward, to be honest. Alright, there you go, the Winmau Zagato. They're a nice quality dart. The only thing is they just don't quite suit my throw, but I suspect that if you've got a flat throw and the kind of a throw that sort of pulls the dart from the front or around this rear section, if you're pushing it, then you'll probably like them. They do seem very nice quality. That grip is not as aggressive as it looks, so I wouldn't be put off by how the grip looks. It's a nice grip. It's not overly severe. The edges just have enough bite for something to give you the push against, so I would say it's a high level grip, but it's not like a grip that bites into your skin and throws the dart off when you try to let go of it. And the darts themselves are really nice looking darts, just don't quite suit me, to be honest. So there you go, the Winmau Zagato. Thanks for watching.